while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melodies are beautiful creatures. They are the tribe of Fontaine. Be sure to be friendly. Cause them no harm.
Roar, 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 roar. Mete.
Found your head. He is sanctified.
Akan na lagi gini. Lah. Sebentar.
Set that oversight on my part.
Jancok. Oh, bumbu.
Dodge this.
Nice and spicy.
Cool it. Dodge this.
Oh shit. Mati cok.
Was unexpected.
Come on, we can do it.
Ako nyarinya.
The tide's measured.
Boba, get them.
Cool it. Silence. This doesn't look
Sabar kita.
Into the fire.
Ya.
settle down.
Hah? Main game bodoh.
Nice and spicy.
Oke, suaranya udah ringan ya guys ya.
Add the frying pan into the fire.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. Silence. Bow your head.
Let's dance.
Settle down. The tides beckon. Silence! Justice is blind. Cool it!
I'm the frying pan.
Bow down. Settle down.
Nah.
Be sanctified. Silence!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Bow your head. Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of you are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at...
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your... If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a mat. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, since a young age I have been attuned to the type... It is things of this nature that I also...
As crazy as all all that sounds.
My humble abilities are to think a human could wield the element, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental ability? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told. It's been a long journey, and many things have. Honestly, even Paimon does.
Perhaps such unfathomable. However, I still wish. Of course, I too shall share. Now then.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled! Freeze!
Out of the frying pan.
Bow your head.
Roba, get them.
Cool it!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that he relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability, please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the world is a truly mysterious place, it seems.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to— My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your— So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted in the outset, not to mention—
She sounds like.
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma—
Sounds a lot.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro-Arc? With time, if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to it. Ah, the time for your—
Oh, right.
If you have no other matters to attend to, that very well. Let's go.
What's the hurry?
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your— Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax of the crux. We've seen many exciting— Now, I'd like he strike— Wow! I'm sure, but today's— As for our other— Come on. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll—
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? It's.
We don't know when it was taken. I never thought that—
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand— The vision was the prize that I had offered.
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and—
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I can—
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues. Catch the wind.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
The wrong test subject.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you never.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, in other words, you failed to meet any of the...
You...
But most disappointing of all, it appears that the vision...
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me. After all I went through to get it? I think not. Really? Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty...
Huh? You're not...
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the fight. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word...
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go there.
I never would have guessed. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk...
Just a temporary setback.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't...
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable.
No need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you...
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him, but unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, I wanted to know whether it were from the moment he stole the vision. I decided to use him. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the...
The vision didn't seem...
I see. So you are also unable to No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind...
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away, as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies...
Kazuha!
It's just another way of... All right then, it's time we returned. Do not let my feelings trouble you, but thank you.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, it seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not...
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking...
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's... He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of in which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear...
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified.
Hyman thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she received... But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be... In fact, the
Hold on a second. You're saying...
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been... In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own.
Hyman believes you...
Thank you. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your path. Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no...
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading...
Okay, thanks for coming on...
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Ad Astra...
Settle down!
Let's dance!
Blink! The more, the merrier.
Freeze! Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Look at me. Just once more.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm.
Anchors away!
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I...
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fiercely, though the fleet was fully up to the challenge. The inclement weather still caused some Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you...
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here.
Oh, right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye!
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be...
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be... new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested, and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we...
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super...
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, as the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. Now, let's head over to the Outland. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee...
2 million? For a processing fee?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think...
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it...
Thank you ever so much, but as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all their...
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, the most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association...
So it's a trade association built...
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying...
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, after all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes... Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a...
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have. Connections come at a high price. No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade...
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the internet recently, things seem to have got the head of the association...